You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneakyg podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneakyg man merch. So please check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. And now, introducing the new Sneakyg Man store on Etsy. All you got to do, go on to Etsy, type in Sneakyg Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg, bud! Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg. Man. Oh, my mouth is on fire right now. Oh, my God. Please excuse me for this face of pain. Allow me to explain. Woo! So, oh man, it's all in my beard. Okay, I am going back to school. Okay, yes, you heard it. I was already going back before I started doing the podcast, even before TikTok, believe it or not. And I had to take a little break because, my dad, the situation with my dad and whatnot. Oh, man, excuse me. So I came home after a hard day of work. I had yesterday off, so you got to pay the piper, right? Excuse me. Okay. Whatever. And so I started doing my homework, started doing, got to do this little discussion thing. I'm going online classes. I'm continuing from what I started pre podcast and TikTok and all that good stuff. And didn't eat dinner, Yes, I didn't eat dinner. I'm a big guy. I know a lot of people say that I need to lose weight. They'd be like, "Oh my God, no, he didn't eat dinner." I still didn't finish the homework. I mean, I got till Thursday anyway, but didn't eat dinner. Wanted to knock some stuff out and ordered some Chipotle. And I'm doing the keto thing, so that's kind of one of the healthier options I have, believe it or not. And I love sriracha sauce. And so I I doused it with sriracha sauce. It came at like the Chipotle because I ordered delivery. It came at 7:45. Yes. And I legitimately was eating and setting up the room and whatever. So here's a resemblance of it now. And I ate it now, and my mouth is on fire. It's on fire. I'm about to get some water here in a sec. Yeah, Gabe, I hate homework too. But I will say this: it's a little different when you're in college. Because you're, when you're in like, elementary, middle, and high school. It's a common thing, it's like, I don't know. I can't explain. It's a little, well, I'll tell you how it's different in college because you're paying for college. Even if you're getting a scholarship, you don't pass a class, somebody gonna want their money back. So, yeah, I don't, ooh. Freaking Nick. Raphael, I hope you're feeling better. Caleb, dang, I'm sorry you got COVID, bro. Hey, I've been there. Drink a lot of water, take your vitamins, listen to your doctor, and stay quarantined. Yeah, right, Cart. Yeah, it's you're paying for school, so it's a whole different meaning. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link out now, and see what who all wants to have a conversation. Shoot, let's see what we got here. Carson, I got 6 assignments due next Tuesday. Got 2 done so far. LOL. What's funny? When I first started doing these courses online, there was a teacher, and in his syllabus or in his introduction, he said, I count all assignments. He doesn't give any penalties for being late. Blah blah blah. Not going to tell you what class it was. So I legitimately, and I do not recommend this because my weekend sucked. I had 8 weeks of class, 8 weeks of I had at least maybe 20 some assignments, and I did them in 3 days. Hold on a second. I just had to let the family know again that I'm doing a show. That's all. Never again. I started that Thursday night when I came home from work, and I legitimately got done on Sunday. And it's Eastern time, but I was in Denver. So it was like Eastern time, 11:55. So I think it was still like 10 something my time. But yeah, I will never do that again. If you take several breaks during the show, we'll forgive you. Sriracha will give you the bubble guts. Oh, it's sriracha don't do that to me. Now, if I had jalapenos, which I think I did have jalapenos in there, I might have to take you on that, Danny. I might have to take you up on that. Gertz, you there?
Bones, yo, what's up?
Hold on, let me do somebody. Yeah.
Is Ant in the backstage or no?
Who?
Ant?
No. He is not here yet, as of yet. Why? What's up?
I was just asking because I wanted to have a reasonable conversation.
Okay, well, you and I, believe it or not, can have a reasonable conversation.
Yeah.
Easily. While I finish the last couple bites of my sriracha. You like Chipotle?
It's all right. I like the burritos, but they're really expensive.
They are.
They're like $10 for like a small one.
Yeah, see. So I don't actually get the burrito. I
What do you
get
get?
the open. Is it the open burrito?
Oh, is it like where like?
I,
Oh,
well, but I do a bowl. I do a bowl.
oh yeah, the burrito bowl. I like that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really a big fan of it.
Yeah.
The place you do gotta try if you ever come to California is it's like this cotton candy place. It's like super cool. It's like in LA, and they make like cotton candy. Like for the Rams one, they made like a helmet. It's so cool.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, LA has like all that exotic food, you know,
Yeah,
but it's
Oh,
just
fuck.
a very dirty
Oh my
place.
god. So, what do you want to talk about? Love you too. Be
I
careful.
want to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh hell. Oh hell.
Wait, can I grab my phone real quick? Like,
Yeah.
it'll be like 10 seconds.
Okay. I'm really curious as to what Kurt's got. There's an old Southern saying that when your right hand itches, that means you're about to meet a new friend. I'm about to make you be on the show with me. Matter of fact, come over here. Come behind me. Come behind for what? Oh, for quesadilla? You're welcome. I love you. I know you did. Come here. Come here. You interrupt my show again. I had to do it on my laptop because I don't know what's up with that mic. Kurt, you there? Okay. Yeah, Nick's about to.
So
get on
someone
the
brought
damn
it.
show.
Someone brought to my attention. Hold on, like don't count this as time. It'll be like 10 seconds. But
Okay.
they said James Harden is one of those players that once he knows he's not going to win with the team, he does anything to get off that team. Because if you look at every other team he's been with, like the Rockets,
We're good.
he faked like he was fat. Like you could tell he was wearing like a bodysuit under that. Like he didn't want to be there. And then once he knew he wasn't going to win with the Nets, he that's all of a sudden that's when him and Kyrie started having problems and stuff. So the problem with James Harden is once he knows he's not going to win, he's not going to give it his all. And I don't think he's going to win with the 76ers because, as I said before, the 76ers always choke when it matters. I just want your opinion on that because I know you watch basketball.
Okay, I'll tell you what. This is my opinion on Harden. I will be happy when he wins his ring.
I don't think he ever will.
When that, I mean, there's a chance, there's a possibility.
Not
right?
this year.
But I'll be happy when he wins his ring.
He should have came to the Lakers.
From what I've seen, from Harden, and even in person, doesn't really play defense. From what I've seen,
yeah.
Okay. And it's been a while. Now, let me be fair. I have not
probably seen him.
Yeah, I haven't. I have not watched. I didn't even watch the All-Star game. I saw
that
like
was
a little
sneaky. You
piece
should have
of it.
watched it, bro. It was crazy. Curry was just throwing up threes.
I saw
Sneaky. Wait, I don't want to interrupt you, but Brad wants to come on.
Brad wants to come on?
Yeah, because we're talking about his 76ers.
We could do that.
I would love to.
However, I
won't get like personal or anything.
No. I am gonna put a time limit on there.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the quote, the exact quote, because it was like a thing where like it has all the information on it.
Hold on before I get ready.
But I'm telling you, Sneaky, if you ever want to ring, like come to LA, you know. Like once LA like has like a good team, then like they start to win championships, I think. But once they have like a bad team, we're not going to win championship for like another 5 years. See, he doesn't want to come on. He's scared, bro.
No, I seriously doubt Broad out of all people.
Because he always talks and shout like he wants to come on, but once I say come on, like he's like, well, no, I don't want to go on.
Broad actually looked like he was ready to come on when you first said come on.
But I don't.
But it's me. See, now he's saying it's fine. See, it's me kind of like getting ready because this type of conversation we can have is going to be longer than
but
than the usual time frame. But let me finish my thought and then
go ahead.
I haven't committed, Broad. I haven't committed you coming on yet, but I do believe, in my opinion, you do have the right to defend your team. All right. And I think anybody that wants to come on my show to defend their team, they can. Unless they're the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Harden. Now, well, let me tell you this. I think Harden was a little miffed, and I don't know. Last time, me and Jim, I call him Jim, hung out, it was a while ago. So, he owed me money. I told him he owed me money. $5, and he got mad about that. So our friendship went a separate way. But anyway, from what he told me, which he didn't tell me shit. I'm just telling you that right now. I think he was a little miffed about Kyrie and the way he acted towards, not so much. Well, I mean, I don't want to say he didn't like the fact that Kyrie didn't get the vaccine, but he didn't like how that whole situation planned out. You know, he's only playing halftime. He's only playing, when people get on teams, because, Durant's there, Kyrie, and Harden was there. I mean, the expectation was high. But when it came down that Kyrie had to get the vaccine,
did he want to do it?
He didn't want to do it. So I think maybe he lost. You know how I told you I don't like Aaron Rodgers and how I don't trust him? There's a possibility that maybe not Durant. Maybe Harden feels the same way about Kyrie. And
I don't. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, that's just my 2 cents. And I'm telling you, and let's just say for poops and giggles that is the case. If Kurtz, if I ever lost trust in you, right? Oh, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. And that'll change the dynamic of our friendship. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened to Kyrie and Harden. That's just my 2 cents.
I think James Harden, as I said before, I think once he knows he's not going to win with that team or he has issues, he makes this his big deal and then he wants to leave. He's already done this with 3 different teams. Actually, 4 technically.
He was, if I'm not mistaken,
he was on Oklahoma first.
There was a big thing going on before the All-Star break. Harden was gung-ho about staying on the team. And then right before the trade deadline, he was like, yeah, find me another squad.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to bring on Broad. Hold on, let me set the timer.
Also, can I just bring up how Broad said that? Wait, I want to pull up exactly what he said because I don't want to misquote him. But he said something about the Lakers and not winning, even though we just won a championship 2 years ago. Did you hear about that too, Sneaky? LeBron wants to do a parade for a championship that happened 2 years ago.
I kind of heard
that's fucking hilarious. Sorry, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, he said because they
didn't get a parade, did they?
Because I said y'all don't. Yeah, no, they didn't. I said what I say. I said y'all don't. I don't know what I said, but I said basically Philly always chokes when it matters. He said so does the Lakers, but we got rings to show for it, I mean, their last ring was 1983, and then before that, it was they haven't really. Last time they made the finals was 2001, which they lost to us.
That's when they got swept, right?
No, they beat us one game because
the Lakers
never got beat
my fault.
At all. But that was the luckiest game in history. I'll be honest with you, because if you look at after that, they just demolished. But I would love to talk to Broad about the NBA.
Yeah, I apologize. I thought. Okay.
Well, let me look at that.
Okay.
Who do you play next? I think we
All
play...
right, here we go. Let me get the timer. Oh, what did I do here? Shoot.
Ready?
A second here. Yeah, I know.
Sneaky, you think you're gonna make a Discord or no?
I actually had one, but I don't know. I haven't used the Discord in a while. All right.
I'm ready.
Boom. All right, here we go. Timer. Let me get the 3-minute clock. No, I don't want to listen to music. Okay, there we go. All right. And do not go over. You guys are on the clock.
Go ahead, Broad. You can speak first.
All I'm going to say is you guys can say whatever you want about Harden. I will take a guy that wants to play for us compared to a guy who gave up on us and just decided to sit out half the season, fake mental health, all this, all that, and then say he's ready to go as soon as he's off the season.
I don't blame him. Your fans are toxic. Really toxic. You can't lie, though. 76ers fans are 10 times worse than Cowboys fans. Because y'all will bash a player so bad and give him death threats for missing what is it?
Where were there any
free throws?
Threats?
Sorry.
Show me them.
He was showing it on Instagram, bro.
Show me them.
And y'all 76ers fans you're just toxic, As I said before,
Okay,
you guys
well,
are worse than
Philly
Dallas
fans-
Cowboy fans.
Fans aren't toxic either.
Not as bad. We don't give
Fans
death
aren't
threats to
toxic.
Russell Westbrook. Do you see us giving death threats to Russell Westbrook or no?
No, but I
At
didn't
all.
see any death threats to Ben Simmons.
So
I don't
the
have
problem
a-
with Philly is once a player does really bad or they have one downhill year, then Philly would just get throw him to the wolves. That's
Oh,
the problem
really?
I have with Philly. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that's exactly what you'll do. And if you say otherwise, that's wrong.
Oh,
Well,
is that
wait. Hold on. What proof do you have, Kurtz?
Is that a known
Just going
fact?
off Ben Simmons, like just Philly in general.
Yeah,
Once he did bad in the playoffs, which doing bad in the playoffs, but they went over extreme with it. Like they were burning his jersey and stuff for no reason.
Yeah. Okay.
So that just proves my point. Just Philly fans, once a player does have like a bad offseason, it's just throw him to the wolves.
Okay,
Am I
so I'm looking. Okay, guys, hold on. I'll even pause the clock for a sec because I'm gonna speak on this. Okay,
Yes,
so
thank you.
now hold on. So now, Kurtz, when I start the clock,
Yeah.
Broad, I want you to get your argument ready. Okay, because now there's 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Kurtz, that whole time is going to be for him. Okay.
All right.
Because you spoke that whole, you know what I'm saying? You spoke that whole first half. So it's only fair. Okay. So I'm going to give a shout out to Gabe on the private chat. He said, Broad, Sixer fans sent death threats to Ben Simmons, which caused him to feel bad of himself, leading to his mental health. Now, the only thing that I know about the situation with Ben Simmons, okay? I'm not as savvy in basketball like you and Kurtz and many other people are that are part of this sports TikTok community that come on this show. But I will say this. I guess Ben Simmons had some type of, and correct me if I'm wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong. He had some type of failure in a playoff game, correct?
Yeah.
Am I
couldn't.
right?
Yeah,
so far?
he couldn't hit shots.
You went
Okay.
13% from the line in the series against the Bucks.
So
76ers
that being said, right? I want to say that I recall Doc kind of putting him out there, and then also Embiid putting him out there too. I just want to make sure what I know is correct.
He's been accountable, and so he just needs to work.
I can't hear you speak
Okay.
again.
Hold on. Oh, Kurtz, I got this. Hold on 1 second.
Oh God. Okay, sorry. I could.
So wait, say it one more time. I heard what you said, but
That is just Joel and Doc saying that, yeah, he had a bad series, but there's stuff to grow on, and he can work on that. That's what they were saying.
So what did Doc say? And I'm okay, and to confirm what I know what's going on, I do watch PTI, pardon the interruption, religiously, okay? And they mentioned that the same thing that I just said to you. They mentioned that a couple of times, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And there's one thing I do want to say that I did not like, again, what Stephen A. Smith did, which I did not like. But just to make sure I'm right on the right track, did Doc kind of put him down, holding someone accountable and belittling them?
When he did it, it was more of a joke when he was talking to reporters. Joel did put him down a little bit, but more in the sense of constructive criticism and trying to hold him accountable. Ben took it the wrong way. Talked to everybody else except for Joel Embiid, who is the true leader of the team. But, I mean, of course Gabe has questions for Broad. Exactly. Thank you. I don't care about
says, who cares about Ben Simmons or superstar? What is that?
The Knicks.
Geriatric.
Oh, the Knicks. Oh.
He's talking about the Knicks.
Yeah, and then yes, the Knicks.
Sneaky, aren't you a Knicks fan? Or you're a Denver fan, right?
I'm kind of I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite, right? Remember how I tell you in the NFL you can't. It makes no sense.
I'll use this.
Hold on. I didn't even start the clock yet, Broad. Hold on.
Yeah, calm down, little boy.
Stop it. I got you, Broad. Yeah, no. I'm a hypocrite when it comes to basketball. I am a Knicks fan. I like the Knicks because especially Patrick Ewing is one of my favorite basketball players.
Oh God.
However, Ewing, hell yeah. However, when I did live in Denver, the Nuggets, I mean, from the VP down, took care of Nick. I mean, and I'll just leave it at that. They took care of Nick. So my heart goes out to
Wait, what do you mean by that?
the Nuggets. So I will say, I'm not going to get into that.
Wait, like they raised him, or they helped
No, they
him?
didn't. Yeah, my wife and I gave birth to Nick, and I put him in the front the front steps of the Pepsi Center. No, no. I mean, the Jamal Murray went up to Nick and was like, "Hey,
I think I heard about this.
Yeah, cool. He was like, and Nick was like, "Hell yeah, let's take it." So I mean, and then Joker was awesome. Beasley when he was on the squad.
Wait, you guys got front row seats?
We, on occasion, but we did. I mean, we were season ticket holders,
What the hell?
So yes,
when they sucked.
and then I talked to the coach. I mean, great. I mean, everybody, a great guy. So my heart isn't. I am a Nuggets fan. So if the Nuggets and the Knicks played in the finals, that'd be a win-win for me. But I would want Denver to win it because they haven't won.
The Knicks will never win a championship against them. It's just a curse.
I'm just saying that. But now
go ahead,
to
Broad.
go on, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let Broad spot, and you're gonna mute yourself. I'm not gonna mute you. You're gonna mute yourself.
All right.
Just to be fair to Broad.
All right, got you.
I did not like the fact that I don't care the perception. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it smells like or anything. Okay. If someone claims that they have mental health issues, we need to treat them as such.
Yes, until he decides to deny help from NBA doctors.
Right. And Stephen A said somebody,
and it's someone personally who has not lost just one, but two friends to suicide. I take mental health very seriously.
As we should. Well, I've lost multiple.
Denied help from team doctors. That just pissed me off. Yeah. And I know
now hold on.
Stunt to not get fined.
Right. So let me finish. Then I'm going to give you the 4 minute.
Yeah, I'm such an average Sixers fan. You're a bandwagon Lakers fan, Kurt. Yeah, right.
Kurt, you really know how to push people's buttons. That's like your trait.
Yeah, because they always love spinning the narrative where Philly's
no, and I just want to say this about Stephen A. Smith. Okay,
Kurt, you're younger than me.
He said,
"Call me a little
broad. Only one. Just give me a second, and I'm done, and then you could go ahead and talk." Stephen A. made it clear that somebody's lying, either Ben Simmons or the 76ers. I don't care. The fact is, if someone tell me that they're having mental health issues, even if it's fishy, don't smell right, are you sure? I mean, you was doing fine, but all of a sudden this happened, and then this and that. No, if they say they have it, they have it. Bottom line, okay. And that's just sympathy for me, okay. And that's what I did not like with Stephen A. Smith. Now, let me start the call. Hold on, Broad.
It's just an average.
And go.
I mean, not Lakers fan, Knicks fan. No, Stephen A. is a Knicks fan. But you guys want to talk about being fed to the wolves. There was literally an incident. You guys think that here is bad. European soccer is way worse. So there was a young kid. He is now 20 years old. He just turned 20 back in September. It was his first major tournament for England. And he missed a penalty kick in the Euro final against Italy, which gave Italy the Euro Cup. Yeah, I'm bringing soccer into it because you're talking about being fed to the wolves. This kid was called every single name under the sun about because he is black, being the N-word, using monkey emojis, telling him to go back to Africa, this and that. So you want to talk about being fed to the wolves. That kid was literally fed to the wolves, and he's only 19 years old at that time, just because he missed one penalty kick.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Again, the narrative just always spins around where Philly is the villain, this and that. Because I know damn well everyone for a fact before Ben Simmons was traded, they were saying how much Ben Simmons sucks. As soon as he's gone, Ben Simmons, the Nets clearly took a win in that trade. He's finally out of that city. Good for him, blah, 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 blah. Yet when he was still on the Sixers, everyone was saying that he sucks and that he couldn't shoot.
All right, the timer's
in the narrative.
The timer is gone. We'll find out where this trade and who is the winner of this trade. I mean, as soon as that, we'll just have to find out. What is it? Is it Philly? Philly's not doing well, right?
Gabe, don't talk because Giants fans are just as bad. I know plenty
I think
of
Philly
bad
fans are like the above toxic, more than Dallas fans.
Not even
Because
true.
Dallas Maverick fans aren't as bad as 76ers fans.
Okay.
And I'm not even a Mavericks fan.
But did you throw Giants fans in the mix somewhere?
What do you mean? No, New York fans are like, it goes Philly, then New York.
Oh, you're talking about Knicks fans.
No, Knicks fans are up there, but they're just delusional. They're not toxic.
Yankees fans are up there, but I know
Most New York teams are up there.
I'm not saying you.
Kelly teams are more
There
realistic.
are plenty of bad Giants fans that I know.
I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, so let's not get that confused.
Fans have never
Gabe got a point. We never gave death threats to. Well, hold on.
Well, I mean, I think you have before, but like under the rug. I think every sports team has, but like not as bad.
I think if we did, it would have been.
Yes, all of us from
Philadelphia,
Pennsylvania were such terrible people. Continue to spin that narrative. Yep.
Well, Kurt, I'll tell you what. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to talk to Broad for a few minutes.
Heard you guys loud and clear. We're terrible people. Yep.
Kurt, you there?
Love it.
Let's see what Nick fans. He said, Mike said, what Nick fans? Kurt, are you there?
Whatever.
Well. I'll bring him back on real quick when he gets. Ant.
What the hell is everybody talking about? Like, first of all, there's bad fans in every fucking group. Oh, excuse me, every freaking group there is. It's just you get Kurtz. I love you, you bastard.
It's just people love the bad stuff the most.
But like, this is what Kurtz does. He rips the Band-Aid off, but leaves just enough on so he can pull some more off later. That's what he does. But remember the whole Ben Simmons thing. See, living in the Philadelphia area, I get a real good perspective of what Broad's talking about, and Broad's 110% right. Ben Simmons is a piece of shit. Who the dude is a clown. I don't want to.
We supported him too.
That's what I'm saying. The mental health issues. I don't understand that. Like, there was no mental health issues his first 2 years in Philly. None. Now all of a sudden, because he's a jackass, he has mental health issues. Yeah, it's called you're crazy, you dumbass.
Well. Again, hold on. I mean, I gotta go back to what I said a few minutes ago. If someone claims that there's mental health issues that they're having, I don't want to say suffering, but yeah, I mean they're suffering. We gotta respect that. And if Ben told the 76ers his situation, because when he did the press conference, didn't he say something like he was in a well hold on, Brad. Didn't he say he was like in a dark place afterwards? During that whole press conference.
But the problem is, it's a place he put himself in.
Gabe, we have explained this. So we're not just clowning him because he has mental health problems. We've explained this.
Listen, the whole mental health thing, like, okay, so I told Sneaky about this last week, and I'm going to open up about it. Okay, there's a really good chance I might.
Wait, are you?
No, I'm going to say it.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to give you that half a second.
No, it's
fine. Go ahead. Okay.
There's a good chance I have to be tested, but there's a really good chance that I might be bipolar, which explains a lot to some of you guys, and might explain a lot to some of you guys. But the problem is like, I won't sit here and use it as a crutch. I will openly say I'm an asshole, even if it's proven I have bipolar disorder. I'm an asshole, and I'm okay with that. It's just I can't. Again, if you have mental health issues, they don't just show up because you want them to. They've always been there. But the fact that you decided to be an ass to a team that did nothing but give you time, did nothing but give you respect, did nothing but wait on you to become this thing that you were too lazy. And let's call it what it is.
Years.
No,
Years.
Lazy. I mean, he didn't want to practice. It was bad. It was bad, man. And I've seen a lot coming in out of Philly. Okay, if I'm being totally honest, when I'm not following the Knicks, I'm following the Sixers. There's two Philadelphia teams that I absolutely hate. And there's two Philadelphia teams that I will absolutely follow because they're fun to watch. I will follow the Phillies unless they're playing the Yankees, and I will follow the Sixers unless they're playing the Knicks. The Flyers and the Eagles can, you know what they can do. But my point is this, like, I see what goes on. I live here in the Philly area with these guys, and it's a lot more. So, all right, so the social or the media outside of Philly or outside the tri-state area of, New Jersey, Delaware, and Pennsylvania aren't going to see everything. You're going to see the rumblings. You're going to see the stuff that caused national hysteria, if you will, or whatever. You're not going to see the everyday stuff, the everyday reports that we get on 6 ABC and CBS Philly and all that stuff. All you guys are going to see is what ESPN shows you.
Exactly.
So having to say that what now, and I understand what you guys see isn't what we see. We see again the everyday baby attitude, thumb sucking, pacifier needing, pamper changing baby stuff that Ben Simmons went through. And I've always said, and I've heard Philly fans say it, Ben Simmons had so much potential, but he quit.
He did.
You cannot pat a guy on the back that quits. That's why I have fallen out of the love for LeBron James, because he's a crybaby and he's a quitter.
Exactly. Same.
And then this was also, I heard about it today, but Danny, thank you so much for bringing it up. Zion Williams wants out of New Orleans. Wasn't he just there? Didn't he just start there 2 years ago?
Danny, don't start. We don't want him in New York.
He's already dissing himself from the team. And you bring up a good point. When you have a Ben Simmons, when you have a Zion or a Kyler Murray, what does that say about the person? Like, is that someone you want on your squad?
I'm not mad at Kyler Murray, or not Kyler Murray.
Zion?
No, the Nets.
Kyrie
Irving. Thank you. I'm not mad at guys like Kyrie Irving. He chose to.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Did I say Kyrie?
You said Kyler Murray.
Yeah, you said
Kyler. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. The quarterback for the Cardinals.
Oh, he's kind of all right. I don't know what's good. Again, I'm going to take it from the outsider's perspective. We don't know, unless you live in the Arizona area, you don't know exactly what's going on with him. All you can do is read into what the national media is telling you. The local media is going to tell you a lot more because they follow it on a day-to-day basis. So the Kyler Murray thing, as far as I've seen, I still don't blame him. He's coming to heads with decisions that are made that he feels aren't benefiting him and his team. See, his problem is with the front office. Ben Simmons' problem has been with each and every teammate he has, each and every coach he has, every front office official that he's been with. So that to me is a whole different level of whatever they're doing.
If only we had listened to Jimmy 2 years ago. Because
Jimmy
Butler, when he was with the Sixers, he said he would have stayed if Brett Brown was fired, which we fired him a year later, and if Ben Simmons was gone.
And Jimmy Butler had his best year.
Because Jimmy knew it. He was not a locker room guy.
No.
He was not.
So, Gabe.
But, I mean, he refused to play. He refused to play with anybody on the Sixers, cut ties with everybody, and then wouldn't show up to practice. But then he also would illegally scrimmage the players from St. Joe's, which is a college in Philadelphia, where the NCAA almost had to sanction them because of how illegal that is by NCAA. That it was going to be a huge NCAA violation. So
Gabe says,
my opinion would happen with
what's
Ben
up?
Simmons.
I want to explain to Gabe the situation.
Well, hold on before you let me read it out loud because I don't know. So it says my opinion on what happened with Ben Simmons is after the playoff game, all of Philadelphia went at him, which really shut him down and caused him to be very sad and not want to play for the 76ers. And that's kind of what I saw. That's kind of what I saw on the outside.
Let's talk about why.
And then it's any more causing him to decide to sit down anymore? Is that what he meant? Gabe, is that what you meant? Anymore? It says anymore. Hold on,
I can also
76ers.
tell you
Oh,
that
okay,
all of
because
the
I had to
teams
put it
are
together. Yeah, want to play with the 76ers anymore, causing him to decide to sit out and not practice to force to be traded or released. And if it cost him like $19 million, right? Or
Yep.
no,
Yeah.
was it 19 million?
We just weren't going to pay him, and he was supposed to be paid like $33 million this year.
Yeah, I mean he'll get that back end, but he won't get whatever he was fined.
That there's part of it that is true, but part of it that's not true.
Well,
For
let's talk
example,
about why it's-
I'm going to be a little smart ass and nitpick specific words. Not all of Philadelphia went after him. There are plenty of people that supported him through everything, including myself. And also, there is literally a dude on Barstool Philly that went viral because TNT caught him on camera in Game 7. He was like, yo, Ben, just take your time, relax, because he was at the foul line. He's like, relax, just up and down real slow. He's like, he was supporting him. We all supported him. Yes, he had a bad series, but then he decided to cut ties with us and just said, I'm going to Cali. You're sending me to Cali no matter what. And that's what pissed us off.
He was a bad decision maker too. That's why Philly got all over him. He wanted to drive. He wanted to drive when there was guys in the lane, and when the lane was wide open, he wanted to shoot threes.
We selected him number 1 overall for a reason.
Right.
Because we wanted him to develop into a superstar.
Yep.
Yes, he's been a 3-time All-Star. Yes, he was runner-up Defensive Player of the Year last year. But when he refuses to shoot the ball, you're not going to turn into a superstar.
You're turning into a heel.
Exactly.
I think we'll probably end it on that, Broad. I appreciate you coming on, man.
So I'm just going to defend my team because I'm sick and tired of everyone just using us as scapegoats in every single situation where they just immediately think that we're terrible people. When I think Philly, besides maybe Detroit, is probably one of the most blue-collar fan bases in the country. How loyal we are to our teams.
But the Eagles fans threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
And you don't know the full story, do you? No, you don't.
That's what I do.
Right now, too. Because the man who was supposed to play Santa was stuck in North Jersey during the snowstorm. So then the Eagles had to find a replacement for Santa. That year, they were historically bad, and they were in contention for the number 1 overall pick, which the number 1 overall pick of the draft that year was O.J. Simpson, because they needed a running back that year. And also, it was the Eagles' VP at the time that got pelted with the snowballs. And you want to talk about, this and that. Okay, then how about you talk about the fact that Celtics fans, a woman who was a Celtics fan, literally called Marcus Smart the N-word in the parking lot of TD Garden. How about the fact that Giants and Dodgers fans have literally shot and killed and stabbed and killed each other because of the rivalry?
That's true.
So you want to bring that crap up? I'll bring that up too.
Here's my whole thing about the whole.
Well, wait, and wasn't there a Philly fan that shot a Giants fan?
No.
Yeah, actually, there was.
It was this year, yeah.
Okay. But there wasn't. We didn't. Yes, we.
What's
beat
up, Birdman? But I mean, I say all that. I say all that kind of jokingly, but then like, okay, hold on, someone did die, and seriously at the same time.
And there was also like Giants and Dodgers again, for example. Some guy with his young children was a Giants fan, was beat into a coma in front of his young children by 2 Dodgers fans in the Dodger Stadium parking lot.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Here's the approach I think it should be taken. And I feel you on this, Broad. I really do. You got to take the same approach as I took with the OBJ thing. He doesn't play here no more. Who cares?
Yeah, that's me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anymore. Everyone just wants to bring it up. So it's just like, bleh.
Yeah. Well, it's just people that want to get a rise.
Because the Philly fans and how we treated Ben Simmons lives rent-free so much in their heads.
Well, and to Ant's credit, I still get asked, how do I feel about OBJ getting his ring? Well, I'm happy for him.
So am I.
What do you want to do? Cuss him out?
I was happy when Shady won his ring in Kansas City. Same with Coach Reed when he won with Kansas City. And Shady got back-to-back rings and never stepped on the field at one time during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
True.
He
Yeah.
won with the Chiefs and he won with the Bucks.
True.
I was happy for those guys to get their rings.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
especially happy for Coach Reed because he's fifth all time in wins in NFL history. Had never had a ring up to that point. So when he beat the 49ers, everyone in Philadelphia was diehard Kansas City Chiefs fans for that night because they wanted Big Red to win it.
Well, truth be told, and he didn't get a ring as a head coach. He did win one with Green Bay. And did he win one before that? I think it was Green Bay.
No, it was Green Bay.
Yeah, it was Green Bay. He was the offense coordinator for Brett Favre.
You get my point.
Yeah, no, I get. No, I get. You know me. You know me.
Because also Shady McCoy won his ring the same year.
Yeah. Well, Brian, I appreciate you coming on, setting the record straight.
Yes, I will defend my team.
That all Philly fans are out. No, I say that jokingly, Brian. I say that. Now, keep in mind, my best friend is Philly sports guy. So,
yeah, And I think Philly sports guy, if he was here, he would have the same stance as I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Well, yeah, I think so. The funny thing is we rarely ever talk. I'm going to ask him when we have our one-on-one conversation, when we talk, I'm going to be like, what's your thoughts on Ben? I'm just curious because now you got me thinking. But until then, Brad, I hope I see you Thursday and let me hear it one time, brother.
You will. Well, I'll defend the greatest city on planet Earth, the first capital of the United States, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And let's go Giants.
Ow! Appreciate you, brother. Was Philadelphia the first capital of the United States?
Oh, no, don't care.
I'm going to have to Google that. I'm not saying I don't believe him. I don't know.
I'm still a little crushed that you called Philly sports guy your best friend. I'm kind of hurt.
Wait, you're my best friend too.
You can only have.
And you know what? You know what sucks?
What?
You know what's bad? I tell him I love him too.
All right, I'm leaving.
Well, let's just put it this way. You're the only one that got the ring, okay?
And you sing to me. If you tell me,
hello?
I knew it was coming.
Is it me you're looking for? Gabe.
What's up, Sneaky?
What's up?
I had to stop singing because when you came on, that would have been weird. That'd been bad.
You're turning into a man in front of our eyes, dude.
I know. You're like growing up.
He's like, yo, what's up, guys?
You want to meet my kids?
I know.
What's up, guys? You guys having a good night?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good.
My best friend.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna sing to Gabe now? Is that no? That'd be weird.
Stop.
That would be weird. Gabe, so I put some of your comments up there, but let me. What are your thoughts, real quick?
I know that like coming from like the person that can easily be shut down, like if you get, this is just an example of why. If you heard this as Ben Simmons, this is. Oh wait, am I not allowed to play that on here? Oh my bad. Hold on.
Well, I didn't even understand what it said.
Oh, okay. It was like them chanting at whatever Philadelphia arena is called or whatever crap.
Okay.
What is it called? Is it called like UBS Arena? Oh no, that's the Islanders.
Wells Fargo Center.
Wells Fargo Center, yeah. That's them chanting F Ben Simmons in the lobby, pretty much. But my point is I think after the playoff game, he really shut down, and that's kind of just where it started, his problems. And then he didn't really want to play ever again in Philadelphia. So then he kind of wanted to force a trade so he could get out of there and have a fresh start somewhere else and play better. And when he got to Brooklyn in his introduction press conference, he did say that he did not like playing in Philly because it didn't make him feel like a great person. And it made him feel it was like a dark place for him.
Right. I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
Now, I get that. And as a person, I can feel his pain, but, and it's a big but, not my big but a big but, to say that these guys are trained for how fans treat these players. It's these guys. So, all right, you got to understand, like, you know how we feel about the Giants, how they haven't done nothing for us in the last few years, and we
Right.
together and talk about how they suck and the organization sucks and sell the team and get.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It's kind of similar. It's kind of the same thing. The difference is they're expressing their feelings towards him. Listen, you can watch thousands upon thousands of videos of Russell Westbrook eating it during games. It's just to the point now he's got so tired of it that he's barking back and getting people thrown out. LeBron is such a sensitive soul that, like, somebody says, LeBron, you suck, and he's getting them thrown out of the game.
No, that shouldn't happen. No. But I mean, Ant, after a while, if you were walking on a court and people just booed you right away, how would you feel? After a while.
Court,
What?
in my true opinion, at first I'd probably be a little pissed, but after that I would just go, well, okay, whatever you want. Making $19 million this year. Eat that, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so
The other thing is he is a professional athlete, and you do have to learn to deal with that stuff. I mean, like, as a professional athlete, I think that's part of it. But I mean, it did get to an extraordinary level in Philly eventually. And I'm not saying all Philly fans. No, I'm not saying all Philly fans, because there are good Philly fans out there, Rod and stuff. But like, and every fan base, like you said, it has toxic people in it. I mean, there are every fan base, even Jacksonville Jaguars fans, they have toxic fans too. I mean, every fan base has it. It's just that, I mean, Philadelphia has been known to have pretty brutal fans. Actually, there was a jail under the Philadelphia field.
There still is.
Yep.
There's a jail there.
Yeah.
That's how bad it got.
So Rod, Rod, just so you know, I was gonna show your comment anyway. I was just waiting for a moment to show it. So Rod says, you guys wonder why we say Philly versus everybody, because you guys all say we are all terrible.
I just said that you're not all terrible. I literally just
hold on,
said
Gabe. Let me finish the quote. Hold on. You guys let the media corrupt you and say there can never be a good. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
There can never be a good.
There you go. Good fan. Okay. Well, I mean, I think yourself. I think Philly Sports Guy. I think he's a good. That's
he can be brutal sometimes.
Yeah. You mean
Yeah. He can.
Yeah. He's pretty. Yeah. The fact that you know who I'm talking about, that's hilarious. Because that's what I call him. That's even when I saw him in person, I'm like, man, I love your name. I got it. You know, one of my friends I grew up with is a Philly fan. No, I don't say all Philly fans are, are
No, I'm not trying to say that. I mean, I live in Harrisburg. I have friends.
But I mean, I'm saying some may need a TikTok or a certs or, a lifesaver or maybe some spearmint gum, perhaps some banana, Listerine, scope, Listerine and scope. You ever went to the dentist office and you got a filling or I got it when I got a root canal. You got the prescribed mouthwash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He would that. This guy needs that. Now this dude needs some help. Like, can you imagine him waking up that next morning?
You know what else it's too?
I need my mouth.
It's
a good sign of the times too. You look how I don't want to call him. I don't want to be insensitive and call him soft, but when you look at the guys today and all the mental breakdowns that are happening, I got like 2 words for you: Dennis Rodman. Shut the hell up. Like Dennis Rodman. Nobody in the league to this day has as many problems as Rodman still has. And my man went out, took it, all the abuse that people said to him, and all that. And when he had a personal problem with it, he took it upon himself. Like what a lot of people don't know, and I've read his book, is when he played for the Detroit Pistons, they actually caught him in the parking lot of his truck with a 12 gauge in his mouth.
Mm.
So you want to talk about mental issues?
I think now because of professional athletes, which I tip my hat to, I tip my hat to. I think now the fact that they're bringing mental issues up front, up to the forefront, which, as guys, when we have an issue, what's wrong? Go fix your face. What's wrong with you? When we have something going on, as men, we're not, we're looked at, go handle it. I mean, before PTSD was a thing, before people, soldiers came back from war, they called it shell shock.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no studies done. There was no research. I mean, very minimal, and what did come out, it was very demeaning to the soldier, because we're trained to, basically put the world on our shoulders, defend the country, what I'm saying? And that's the mental aspect of it. But when reality comes and you see, your squad mates die, or your suicide, or children being hurt or murdered in front of you. I hope this doesn't trigger anybody. Those memories don't go away. Now, are they just as traumatic as someone getting booed? No, not at all. But the point I'm trying to make is we weren't aware of the psychological damage until later. And I think now that athletes are stepping up, and again, I can't really compare athletes and soldiers. I mean, because there's no comparison. But the mental issue aspect of it, the fact that they're bringing that to the forefront. I can't think of the tennis player. You know what I'm talking about? The tennis player.
Simone Biles.
No, she's the gymnast. But she was going to be my second. The tennis player that beat Serena in the U.S. Open, where she didn't want to talk to the media.
I forget her.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. If she ever watches this, I apologize. I suck with names. I do suck with names.
Oh, I don't watch tennis.
Huh?
To be honest, you're not a tennis person.
My daughter played tennis. I do watch tennis. I watch it with her sometimes. I just don't remember the names. Unless it's Serena Williams. No, I can tell the joke, but I'll tell it later. Anyway, Gabe, give me your final thought, and then
I mean, man.
And first off, wait, how old are you now?
14.
Okay. I know, it's only like 34.
Yep, I'm gonna say no, because then I would be old.
Wow.
Shut the hell up. That'd be old. The hell are you talking about? You don't even know what old is.
Just messing around.
Oh, here we go. Carson, man, in the clutch. Naomi Okazaki.
Yep.
I think I said it.
Tennis is like watching swimming. It's terrible. I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, but I think tennis is it's great for me. For me, when I was in high school, I played quarterback. I don't know if y'all saw my little TikTok I did this morning. Hey, I still got it. The little thing I did with
quarterback.
Yeah. See, Danny's about to cuss you out, Gabe. I'm 35. I'm still young, but Danny's about to come to your house and be like, "Hey, so I'm old, right?" But I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I was anyway. Yeah, 30. Yeah, he said 34 is old. Oh my god, you got me messed up by saying. Anyway, Gabe, give me your final thoughts, and then we'll.
I'm next to petrified right now.
He said the footwork. Thank you. I know, and if you notice, not purposely, right? Because that was all skill. I stayed on that line. I didn't even know that until I saw the playback. I'm like, oh shit, I still got it. Okay, Gabe, I'm sorry, not about me. It's about you. So let's think about my TikTok. No.
The Giants, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about right now. They're going to be making cuts here probably. I expect them by next week at the earliest probably. They're going to have to make them next week before free agency. But I think O'Shane Simmons, Kyle Rudolph, are up. I don't know. Can you get I don't know. Ant might know this. Can you get rid of someone like Gary Brightwell that you just drafted?
Yeah.
Because
Get rid
he
of
was
anybody.
not. I don't know what.
Have to pay whatever he's got.
Oh, no, Chris. It was a 5-step drop. It was a 5-step drop. 8-step. This ain't the Raiders. Raiders are known for doing 8-step drop. There's a 5-step. You know what? Y'all gonna make me play that video.
Kyle Rudolph, I think, would take a major discount to stay. I think Barkley may take a cut because here's the thing: there's too much talk out there about Barkley possibly being traded for it not to be spoken about. So it's definitely out there. However, Barkley has spoken with Brian Dable and he has spoken with Joe.
I don't like Barkley too much. I gotta see him. I would say up. I think if he doesn't produce this year, he'll be a trade deadline kind of trade.
There's a good chance it may not even get to that, and I'll tell you why. Because all someone has to do is make the right offer.
That's true, but I'm not taking a like a 5th round pick for him.
Oh,
I want at least a 2nd.
Second might be a stretch because of injuries, but a 3rd for sure.
And that's why I want to play him more, so they can see if he's good this year, if he's tradable for a 2nd.
Look, I got to be honest. Look, so last year, Barkley got hurt. Okay, this year, it was the mental aspect of the game for Barkley.
Yeah.
And I think if he can get past that, he will be the Barkley.
And he did, and then he got his sprained ankle.
I don't know. I think he was still kind of in that shell. But then, now that I think about it though, the game that he had, the very first game that he had against Pittsburgh last year. Now, granted, it was last year, not last year, year before last.
He was terrible in that game.
He just can't. I don't know. I'm really rooting for Barkley.
The reason I'm not going for it's in the mental kind of thing is he had a awesome Barkley type game against the Saints.
Yeah.
And then I agree with Gabe when he sprained his ankle again, it was there.
It came back. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
All right, Sneaky. Well, I gotta get sleep because I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. It's gonna be so fun tomorrow.
Have fun.
Yeah, don't worry. I gotta get up too, brother. Hey, you have a good one, man. Good to see you, Gabe.
Yep.
Hope to see you Thursday. I'm here one time, brother.
Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Nice hat, by the way. Nice hat. Yeah, and the thing that I'll say about Shane, he's like, we're not restructuring deals. We're not kicking the can down the field. I mean, I like that, but then I don't because that's going to hurt us. That's going to hurt us in the long run.
Is it though?
Well, I mean, not the long run because it opens up money, for future, free agents. So then he says Logan and Bradbury will eventually get cut. They will build around McKinney. I can see that. Yeah, we all know Shep's going too. Yeah, Gabe said Shep is going to be cut also. Yeah, we know
Shep's
that.
on.
Damn it. Shep's my guy too.
The reason I say Rudolph could still be here is because he signed a 3-year deal. He played his 1 year last year, so he's got 2 years technically, unless they buy him out. But we can't.
Okay, Caleb, you were next anyway, bro.
Yo,
what it do?
What's up, man?
what's up?
Oh man, I don't know. You tell me.
No,
you're the 49er fan, right?
Yeah.
Or the Cowboy fan? Oh, the 49er fan? Okay. Where do you think Jimmy G is going to go?
Pittsburgh.
Hold on. You sure? Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Maybe the football team. But all I got to say is, who in their right mind would be a Dallas Cowboys fan?
I ask that every time I go to AT&T Stadium. And you know what? What's funny? And I know they do it to push my buttons. I know they do. I love it when they say, I'm a closet fan. Because It feels like it to me. It feels like I almost want to be Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men. You want the truth? I think I'm entitled. You can't handle the truth.
Listen, if I was a closet Cowboys fan, I'd stay my ass in the closet.
And the fact that they even made that term up, it's like, were you a closet man? I mean, where'd you get that from?
Hey, my volume's lagging. Can I leave and join back real quick?
You're what?
Like, you're lagging on my screen. Can I leave and join back?
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'd rather be an in the closet fan than an out of the closet.
I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was a possibility.
I don't make myself
To
laugh,
be
but I made myself laugh.
to be in or to be a closet Cowboys fan. Why would you want to be? And it's funny that they. Oh yeah, Gabe, you're in, or Caleb, your internet's pretty bad. Hold on, I'm trying to. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Because Christopher said it was 8-step drop, and I'm like, no, it was not an 8-step drop.
And now you're gonna count.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
Goodness.
I didn't.
I'm gonna enjoy some Popeyes mashed potatoes for a second.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. All right. Caleb, I see you. Bear with me one second here. Oh shoot, what I do? Okay, here we go. You know what I can't do with Popeyes? It's their dirty rice.
They don't sell it here anymore, and I love it.
I'd eat that, and it'd make me feel not sick, but I'm like, it just ugh.
Yeah,
And I had it at 3 different locations, not just in one spot.
You're talking about the Cajun rice, right?
No, it's they call it dirty rice. Chris said, "Okay, 7 to Chris, stop. It was a 5-step. We're gonna find out. No, right? We're gonna find out. I got it right here, and I saw it like 20 times. Caleb,
You.
with the 49ers,
Yeah.
do you want Tom Brady?
No.
No. Oh my God. I can't believe you said that. That's what I got. That's when I said that. That's exactly what I got. I mean, granted, now let me ask you this. And would you want Tom Brady on the Giants for 1 year?
Nope.
Tom Brady.
Nope.
Oh, you said no. I think you said who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
The question was, would I rather have Daniel Jones or Tom Brady? And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Question? Then, well, yeah, for a year, yeah, why not?
But as I'm saying though, don't you think that would hurt Jones? I said no.
No, I don't would either.
Huh?
I don't think it would hurt Jones either.
Yeah, I think that would be a regression. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, granted, he could. Daniel loves the red beans and rice. Yeah, I love it too. But it's like
At all.
There's something. I mean, when I make it, or when Mama. Anyway, we could talk about the Cooking Network channel here in a little bit. But Caleb,
Yeah.
let's talk about you. What do you think about my TikTok? No, I'm kidding. That's funny.
Follow Sneaky G Man on TikTok.
And I appreciate that.
That's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, I got it right here. Okay, here we go. Found it. There we go. All right, it's uploading. And then, matter of fact, Chris, I'm gonna put the link out. You better click on that link.
Yo, Sneak, I don't know if you remember, but you remember the message I sent on YouTube earlier?
About you having, is that you that you had COVID, right? Or you having it right now?
Yeah, on my birthday today too.
No, happy birthday. Hold up. We got to do it. gotta do it.
Oh no!
Gotta do it.
Hold your ears, Caleb. This is gonna hurt a lot.
All right,
I shouldn't
guys.
even said
1,
nothing.
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. I'm the only one singing. That is wrong. Happy birthday. You're the only one singing. That is so
Okay.
to you.
3 people's mic is muted.
I know, right? Yeah, and then you got Ant playing Milli Vanilli over here. Happy birthday to Caleb.
Hour late.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's not right. That is foul. Carson, let me hear it one time.
Caleb's stabbing himself in the ears with an ice pick
Let's
right
go
now.
Giants. Ow.
I'll bring him back on, man. Rafael, let me hear it one time.
Yes, let's go Giants.
I'll bring him back. Nugget.
I just want to say that I've been through that pain before, and I cannot put other people through it. But let's go Giants! Ow!
Appreciate you, Mike. You there?
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Happy birthday, Caleb.
Man, Mike would have killed that. Mike should have sung.
I know. I think we should give Mike a solo.
Yeah. Put him back in.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy. No, I'm just done. And I just lost 2 viewers right there, but I'm not singing again because I just lost. Huh?
Looking for sponsors.
What is that?
Popeyes.
I know, but what's in there?
The mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't. It's weird. They stopped making the Cajun rice and dirty rice. I'm gonna assume are the same thing. They stopped making it here.
I want to say the Cajun rice is the same. I don't know, because
Got pieces of meat in it. It looks dirty. That's what it's called, dirty.
Yeah,
Mike's-
and you know, to be fair, I always got the what do you call it? Oh, Chris, I see you. Caleb, I got to bring Chris on real quick. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Hey man, I hope to see you Thursday. I appreciate you. All right, Chris, just so you know, before I click add to stream, I see you have a god awful hat on. And by god awful, I mean it says Dallas Cowboys on it. No, I'm kidding.
Chris whispered to me. He said, "You know what, Ant?" He goes, "AA isn't the only thing with a 12-step program."
So, Chris, if I bring you on, you got to say the outro, and I know you know the outro. So I'm just giving you a heads up. This is the first time I saw you. I want to be transparent. So give me a thumbs up. Do I get a thumbs up? Okay. All right. Just so you know, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you calling me out on my 17-step drop. I'm like, oh no, we can't hear you. Try and they're gonna say something.
No, I can't hear.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Might have to refresh it.
Yeah. Just hit the refresh button on your phone or something. And if it kicks you off, I'll bring you right back on. But before you go off, let me hear you say, let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait.
I can't hear. Huh?
I heard him for a second, and then it went quiet again. Nah, I can't hear him.
Yeah, this thing is. Yeah. Get out and come back in, and I got you. I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I bring somebody on.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So now with this lull, right? Sunday was a long day.
Sunday. It's you know how long it's been for me. I'm at home all day, and I put on freaking NFL Network like I normally do, and all I'm watching are repeats of the Super Bowl. Like I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Balled out.
Are you gonna watch USFL? USFL. Are you gonna watch that at all?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Check it out.
You know, for about a few years, when football season was over, I was watching arena football, like solid, and the Arizona Rattlerbacks, yeah, they were dominating the sport for a minute. Oh, Danny got a good question. So, Ant, hey, Danny, I'm right here too. Your thoughts on Juwan Howard's situation?
He's asking me because I'm a Michigan fan and I got the hat on right now.
Well, I mean, I like Michigan too.
My thoughts on Juwan Howard are: it's totally not his fault, but I don't think swinging at him was the answer.
I will say this: the other coach, should have put his hands on him.
That's my point. That was my point.
I mean, now I'm not excusing what he did, right? Yeah. And I'm really curious as to what he said to get Howard to swing at him.
That's what I'm trying to understand. So I'm hearing things that there were racial slurs, and I'm hearing things that weren't racial slurs. So we won't know till Juwan Howard comes out and just says what happened. Right. I think he was in the right as far as like being pissed off, like he was. But I don't like if he would have just like ripped his arm out of the dude's hand when he grabbed him, that would have been excusable for me. But the fact that he threw a swing at him, not really what you want to do when you have young guys in front of you. And somebody put it out there. Who was it that said it's a bad situation when the players are acting like the coaches by telling the guys like stop swinging, no fighting, you know what I mean? Because normally it's kids that are fighting and the coach is breaking it up. So that it's. I think the dude on Wisconsin owes Juwan Howard an apology. Again, in the heat of the moment, I understand what Juwan Howard did, but I still don't think it was the right decision to swing at him. But I understand it. If anyone understand that, like I don't think it was the right call. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I might have swung too.
Hold on, I need to bring Carson on real quick.
Hey, I'm listening to his press conference right now.
So Howard?
Oh, Juwan Howard's?
Yeah.
4 seconds ago. I thought that was, what I felt wasn't fair to our guys. And so that's what happened.
Just a follow-up, if you wanted the game to get done, why keep the press on against Wisconsin's backups at that point?
Oh, it wasn't a press. We was just 5 pressure defense, man-to-man. That's what 5 is for us.
We're on the left. Juwan, you're straight in front of you. What happens between being upset about a timeout being called and raising it to a point where it looked like you hit another coach in the face? What kind of happens in between to make that happen?
Well, basically, I addressed with the head coach that I will remember that because of that timeout. And for someone to touch me, and I think that was very uncalled for him to touch me as we were verbalizing and communicating with one another.
So Carson, I want to talk to you about something.
Yes, he doesn't have me touch.
Yeah, he did touch him. That's where I think the other coach was wrong. But so I got this from Mason, the Vikings fan. He said this is from Carolina Carson name.
About Kirk Cousins.
So hold on. So he says the Kirk Cousin thing. Now this is not him saying. This is what you said. You said right. The Kirk Cousin thing is not going to happen because the only reason they are thinking of trading him was so we could free up cap space for Winston, but Winston does not want to come to Minnesota no more. Huh?
Watson.
What I say? Winston?
Watson.
I said Winston.
Yeah.
I say Winston. Winston. I say tomato. You say tomato. Like I said, I'm consistent on messing up names.
Oh, yeah.
So there was talk that Winston wanted to go to Minnesota.
Watson.
Oh my God.
That's the
Not
first
even
time I've
close.
heard Ant raise
the
his
one
voice
guy,
at you.
the one guy that played in Florida State. Him.
Jameis.
Yes.
Jameis is Winston.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
yeah.
But, oh
That's
my
that.
God.
We're
Look,
talking
and
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson played at
I'm
Clemson.
drinking water. I'm drinking water. This is not liquor, although it should be right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. And that's one thing. Okay. Anyway, how's Mama doing?
She's doing good.
Okay, good. Better than me, apparently. Better than me. Anyway, so is that what you said, or is that what the conversation you and him had about the quarterback person?
About,
or is that what he said? Is that what Minnesota
about,
or Mason Viking fan? Is that what he said?
I haven't heard that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did your hold on? He said his top two teams he wanted to go were Tampa or Minnesota. Oh, okay.
And then there was a press release that said that wasn't true by his the general manager. That's not true. They have already said that.
You're a Bobcat fan, right?
Hornets.
I'm sorry, you're a Hornets fan, right? Look,
Yeah.
Ant is so done with me right now. He's like, he can't even get an NBA team right. Did you see how Jordan and Luca were kind of just kicking it?
Sorry, I was doing fat guy stuff. Sorry.
I was doing that before the show.
But yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
You think Jordan was possibly recruiting?
God, I hope so.
Oh man.
I'll trade the whole Knicks organization for LaMelo.
I'll decline.
I tried.
But let me ask you this. I mean, if you're a superstar and the man Jordan says to you, "Come on, man, why don't you come on. Let's play on my squad." You gonna tell him no? Like, I mean, can you tell him no?
All right.
Right? I mean, can you? It's like, can you tell him, "No, Mike, I'm good, bro. I'm good." I mean, can you? Is that something you would do, Ant? Would you be like, "Nah, I'm good"?
Nah.
Right?
Nah. I
That's
found at the All-Star game, it was reported a bunch of times how Michael Jordan didn't want to take a picture with LeBron James. I loved and ate up every minute.
Oh my God. I was actually
I
talking
didn't hear
about that
that
today.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, Michael and
that's hilarious.
LeBron, they got some. They got
LeBron
some
was people that were surrounding Michael Jordan. Jordan walked away. Dude, it was bad.
You can be the king, but you'll never be the GOAT.
That's right.
You know, and the thing is, I mean, I think I do believe that LeBron and Michael, I'm calling him like I know him. Like we used to come over for my Tupperware parties or something. But for LeBron and Jordan to be friends, I think would be good for basketball. I do. I think it'll be good for basketball, but it's really not a but. But it's like
I want to say something, and it's my personal opinion.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I know it's going to tear Kurtz up, and quite frankly, I don't care. This is called karma. My top 3 NBA players of all time go MJ 1, LeBron 3, Kobe 2.
Why would that hurt Kurtz?
Because he's a LeBron jock rider.
Oh. LeBron for me, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way when he came to Denver, when he was with Cleveland. Everybody came. I mean, maybe he did his shoot around earlier. I don't know. But, Nick was really excited to see LeBron. We were in the stadium before fans even came in, and he did not come out for his shoot around. And he came out the same time the coaches came out. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, he's
He's one of the what?
He's one of the coaches.
Yeah, and the owner and the
Listen,
GM
came out of high school, and he was in Cleveland. I was a big fan. When he left to go to Miami, I hated him. When he came back to Cleveland, I was a big fan again. Then when he jumped to the Lakers, I was pissed again. It's like the championships I'll give him the most credit for was the one in Cleveland, because he proved he can do it with, and again, he had talent around him, but it wasn't that superstar talent. I truly believe without Dwayne Wade, without Chris Bosh, without even Kevin Love and Kyrie in Cleveland, but that was a whole different story the way that happened. But then you look at the Lakers, like, yes, he's got rings with them and this and that, but I'm sorry. I can't be the kind of person that bites into, well, you're great, but you had 5 other superstars on your team. I'm not buying it. That doesn't make you great. That makes you weak. If you can't, okay. Jordan league and won his first 3 championships. He did it with guys that came up through the system. Now they agree with them signing Rodman and guys like that. Okay, you can make the argument, but it wasn't 3 or 4 other superstars. It was one. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like.
Well. Then by you saying that, what do you say about the 2008 Celtics with Pierce? Who was it? Pierce, Garnett, and Allen.
It's the same situation.
Do you put an asterisk? Do you put an asterisk on Garnett's only ring?
I don't take the fact that they won the championship. What bothers me is the cockiness of LeBron. Like he could have done it without him. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that.
I don't think anybody will debate you with that. I don't think so.
He has that attitude. Like, so, all right. So granted, his nickname is the King. And as a young kid coming into the league and they've dubbed you the King already, it's going to eat at your ego. And I'm okay with that. But I don't know. There's just some instances with me like where he thinks he's Jesus, for God's sake. Like, no, I'm serious. He gets that. He has that attitude and his, when he acts like, this is what kills me the most about him. He'll do a tough guy thing where it's a smaller player and he'll bump into him and like knock him over. But then when someone he knows will fight back comes at him, he starts to flopping and a little bit shit. And I can't stand that stuff, man. Well, if he played against guys like Charles Oakley and Dennis Rodman in his prime,
Barkley,
Shaq in his prime, he wouldn't have lasted 10 minutes in this league. Not with the way he's acting now. Like I think
for LeBron, and I'll say coming out of high school, getting in the league, there was a lot of pressure on him. Carson, do you agree? Do you remember when he was making that transition from high school to the league?
I do a little bit, but it's going to be hard for any. How old was he when he 19, 18?
Yeah, 18, 19, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why wasn't Kobe like that?
Kobe was built different. Kobe was built different. T-Mac came out of high school. Sean Kemp came out of high school. They were built differently.
But that's what I'm saying.
And they were their own individual person. You can't hold everybody to the same standard.
Yeah, but everybody holds LeBron to that MJ standard, that Mamba mentality. He doesn't have that.
Well, I think what people do, honestly, they hold. See, when LeBron came out, his ceiling was too high. I remember saying to someone, if he wins, and he's at 4 right now, I said if he wins the same amount of championships as Shaq, which was 4, and 4 is a lot. 4 is a lot of world champ. I mean, it's a lot of rings. Okay, it's not. Granted, it's not Kobe-esque or Kareem-esque, right? But 4 is a lot of championships. I said if he wins 4, it's not going to be enough. And the fact that he's been to so many finals, and that his win-loss, he has more losses in the finals than wins. That, in a sense, I mean, I don't want to say it tarnishes a legacy, because his legacy can't be. I'm not going to say it can't be, but it's not going to be as bright as, say, Jordan or Kobe's. I'll just say that.
All right, so let me explain this. Maybe this will help you guys understand why I feel the way I do about LeBron. I think LeBron is clearly one of the greatest of all time. When it comes to individual talent, it's when he does the little bitch stuff that I can't stand, and it because again, he wants to act tough like he's this big guy 1 minute, and then the next minute he's flopping all over the place like he's a rag doll. Like, dude, stop. That's like when I go to work. Like, one of the things I can't stand is a boss that acts like he's your friend in your face and talks behind your back when you're not around. No,
Right.
You're gonna be an asshole all the time. If you're gonna be a nice guy, be a nice guy all the time. That Jekyll and Hyde shit don't fly with me.
Yeah.
Carson, what's your final thought, man?
Well, I've heard a lot of people saying about LeBron that if he wins, let's say he wins another ring, that'd get him at 5, right? Get him at 5.
Mm-hmm.
That he would be on Jordan. That he would be on Jordan's level, or if he wins the same amount of rings, he'd be on Jordan's level. I don't agree with that, because you have to look at the era, and you have to also look at the time period at which they've done it. Jordan did it in a smaller amount of time. Jordan won 6 rings in a smaller amount of time than it took LeBron to win 4, and Jordan 3, and Jordan did 2 3-peats. That I could safely say that'll never be done again. I think I could safely say that.
I don't think anybody would debate you on that. I mean, clearly.
Of one of the people I can't stand in the league, but I respect him for the type of player he is because he's an asshole all the time. Pat Beverly. Stand the guy. I'd probably be happy if he was on my team, but he's that one guy that no matter where he goes, he's going to be the villain and he's going to stay that guy.
That's true.
I don't mind guys like that. You are what you are.
Hey, Carson, I hope to see you Thursday. Tell Mom I said what's up. And
All right.
Let me hear it one time, brother.
Oh my gosh, just yawn came right over me. Oh, wow. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. And yes, homework sucks. Mike, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, so I got you because now it's your solo. What you got? Go ahead. Happy birthday. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's gonna be offline.
It'll be. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about the Knicks, and you. Before what were you saying earlier about the Knicks?
Oh, I mean, what Brown is saying, I mean, we're not really that toxic. I mean, we know our team. We know the issues. It's just.
And they suck, and ownership sucks.
Yeah, ownership and management. I mean, management is okay, but it's just time to it, though.
The Knicks start with the ownership because James Dolan is horrible, dude.
He's terrible.
And sell the Knicks, please. I'm begging you, sell the Knicks.
When did he buy the team?
Mid-90s.
Okay.
I want to say mid. Could be wrong on that too, though. I want to see
because
the Knicks were competitive when he was the owner, right?
Yeah, but
they were good back then. But I mean, they're semi decent now. But
they're just. And James Dolan he's another Fruit Loop. This guy, he kicks out one of the all-time great Knicks for basically saying that.
Yeah,
he was like, "Come on, you kick out your biggest fans, if not your biggest fan. You kick out one of your greatest players of all time because you were hurt that they said you should sell the team. Like if your biggest fan and more importantly, your best players is basically saying that you have no idea what you're doing as far as this team and where the organization is going. You might want to listen a little bit. And
I thought it was funny how.
well,
So he
Oakley's,
put Isaiah Thomas, huh?
Charles Oakley is one of my favorite Knicks of all time. I got it.
Yeah.
I have Charles Oakley jersey. I still have it to this day, and I wear it when I drop my weight every now and then. And I have a Carmelo Anthony jersey only because his last name is my first
name. So are you talking about Spike Lee? Because didn't he have Spike Lee kicked out one time as well?
No, he's still there.
No, but he had him kicked out.
Right. And he comes to the game still, right?
He didn't attend for a while. Now he's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
because I know he's he has the floor seats.
I was gonna say
almost every home game.
We don't want to talk about the games. Yeah, it's just I'll say just the ownership is just terrible. They're not on the same page. That's about all. It's just now. I mean, we're doing a little better now. It's just you have Thibodeau rotations and stuff. It's a long story. But
I hear Thibodeau runs his players into the ground. Like he's really hard on them.
Yeah, he is. He's the one who injured RJ Barrett, but it's sorry.
The problem is, and this again goes to James Dolan. Again, it has a lot to do with the GM too, but they took the guys that Thibodeau loved and made the Knicks decent last year and traded them away. Yeah. That's part of the problem. You got to bring in players that the coach can work with, not players that won't let the coach them.
Yeah, Thibodeau just wants to use his own style, and he just runs you to the ground. So he just lets you play, and then rotation is terrible. So it's just Julius Randle's terrible. It's just we don't like Julius Randle no more. So it's just crazy.
So switching gears real quick, back to the Giants. What's up, fam?
Oh, and one more about the Sixers. I mean, Sixers fans. What I noticed on the online and stuff on TikTok, especially, it's like when it goes their way, they like when it's something against their team, they're all defensive and they just get this that. It's pretty different. It's a long story, so. Yeah,
I think that
and Ben Simmons, they were cussing at him and stuff, but they don't want to admit it.
And that's what I was going to say, because I think like Philly was really hard. And now, granted, I'm on the outside looking in. I remember after the playoff loss last year, and they were really hard on Ben Simmons because he couldn't make a shot. But at the same time, there's 4 other people on the field or on the court. I said field. Jesus. There's 4 other people on the court.
Yeah.
So they can hit a home run. Jesus, I can't believe I said field. What am I talking about?
I'll say they kind of put him down though. Doc Rivers.
Right.
They kind of put him down.
I'm just going off of what I recall from last year's playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we don't know what pressure these guys are on. Now, granted, they're multimillionaires. I get it.
Yeah,
I do. But Ant, have you ever worked? Oh, this might be a loaded question. You could say pass if you want to, but have you ever worked on a project and you had an idea who the lead was, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a long project. And so it kind of made it hard. It made it dreadful to go to work.
It made it dreadful, and it's just.
So, I mean, do you think that's the same thing that happened to Ben Simmons? I mean, I've worked at a spot where every day I'd go in, I'm like, man, someday it's going to be my last day here. And maybe he had that same feeling.
Yeah, that's how they are. They just when it doesn't go their way or when they lose, they'd be like, they act defensive or they want to block you, and they'd be like, oh, we're bad people. That's what they do. It's a cycle for them. So.
I think it was brought upon himself because Philly gave him time to do what he had to do, to be who he was, and spit in the fans and ownership's face. That's how I took it.
Yeah.
I think the problem, and this is just me again, also looking in. I think that the Phillies and Ben Simmons, there was definitely a breakdown in communication. And you're saying that Philly gave him time. Well, I could be devil's advocate and say, well, maybe they didn't give him enough time.
But
and maybe
wait 5 years into your contract.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe they, the both sides should have talked. They should have been like, hey, this is our expectation. Can you meet us halfway? So they could come to a compromise. But ultimately, the compromise was him being traded. Right. I mean, I don't know. That's just.
Just Philly generous, just not.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was time for
fans
him to go.
Fans are just, I won't say because we're gonna have people in the comments, but not all some, but most of them get defensive when it doesn't go their way.
I'm not gonna lie. When people talk about Daniel Jones, I get defensive.
I'm not gonna lie. Theirs is on a whole different level. Anyway, for the Giants. So.
But Mike, let me let you go. Chris is back. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, let's go. Giants.
I gotta say, you have the best hair on the show.
I know, right? Yeah,
definitely. Now get that cowlick fixed. No, I'm kidding. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Let's get Mitchell Trubisky, decent backup to watch. So
wait.
Decent all right, let me hear it one more time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you. All right, Chris. Okay, I think I got you now.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Say, man, I went back to the TikTok and I like to apologize. It was a complete 5-step drop. It was 5. I like to apologize. This is probably the only time you would ever get an apology out of me. A true Cowboy fan. It was 5. I checked the footwork and I said, look, he's on his toes. He got the ball up, the elbow up. Man, there you go, Sneak. There you go, baby.
I don't. For the sake of people not knowing, and I think you might have a laptop on or something, or a cell phone.
I'm on my desktop.
Okay, because there's a. Well, we'll work it out. Okay. But to show people what you're talking about, here we go.
Told a bitch chick trying to keep quiet. I got bad bitches trying to get by. Don't chill for a nigga get violent. I got bad bitches and they coming wildin'. Ayy, I see them motherfuckers smiling. 20,000 damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn bitches going private. She make it clap. I got the strap. 20 new gats. Feel like I'm sad. Let's go, Giants. Bitches and none of them average.
Man, do I got it? Yes, he can. Do I got it? Man.
The last step you did stick. You stuck the last step, so
You like that little bounce up I did? I mean, I stepped and then
Now, Sneaky, I'm 335, right? And I know my position. I stayed at center, so I never tried to go anywhere else. Okay, but you in the footwork, bro. Hey, I got to give it to you. And some of us big fellas are light on our feet.
It's just like riding a bike. You never forget it. You never. Let me tell you, it was funny. After I was in the service, got out, and I was playing flag football on a base, on a military base, and I loved it. And I've always been a big guy or a hefty guy. I loved it when they was like, "Oh, that's the quarterback," and I wore number 11. That chaos jersey you saw, I had number 11 in the back with my last name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Ooh, it's gonna be a long day for you." And I'll never forget the day that we did a direct snap flea flicker. I gotta bring this up. My foot, my drag foot was on the 20-yard line, on our 20-yard line. Mm-hmm. I let that ball rip, and my guy caught it in their end zone. And
right.
All I remember seeing was the opposing team go like this. just watch the ball, and then him scoring the touchdown. Man, I had some good times. God, I had some good times.
That's where the phrase prayer came from.
Say what?
That's where the phrase throwing a prayer from.
Yeah, fam, I've been following you a while on TikTok and everything, man. You crack me up. I'm one of those Cowboy fans. I'm not the obnoxious Cowboy fan. I am a realist. Okay. I'm a realist, so you'll never get that crap out of me. I call them ESPN Cowboy fans. Okay, they watch the highlights and don't watch the game. Okay, so you'll never get that from me. But man, I'll be watching you, and I was just like, some of the people that come on, that call themselves Cowboy fans, that come at you, and I'm like, bro, please know your history before you go at people. That's real fans, you know. that's my whole thing, and you know, I never ever comment on your TikToks because I was like, man, please, I don't want this man stitching me. I just can't. I can't handle it. I can't handle it because you know how it is, man. When you pick a fight, if you don't punch back, you know it's a problem. You know.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Don't worry. There's a lot of people that got gotten, and I'm still waiting on a reply on a couple of them.
Right.
There's one that I actually took his TikTok and put it on the show. Not like I did this one. I'm glad this one loaded the way it did. But he took 3 minutes. 3 minutes to, and I think I read it. I think I did that TikTok last week. 3 minutes to basically, he said that I attack kids. I said Cowboy fans suck. There was some other stuff. He basically said a lot of stuff that I did not say, that I would not say, because you know, brother, this is love. This is what makes sports fun, right? The bantering back and forth. Ant and I known each other for 2 years now. We go at it, and he's a Giants fan.
Exactly.
And Danny, who's in here, I think he's still. You know, we go at it. You know, and he's a Giants. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love. I mean, some people take it a little serious. Okay, you know, I try not to mess with those, but sometimes I do.
You know, I got on TikTok just for that reason, because it made me laugh, right? It made me laugh, and it was funny, and people do take it overboard. 21 Armando 21, me and him do a show on Mondays and Wednesday, our own YouTube show, right? And he was like, man, check out Sneaky Man.
When you see Armando, you tell him I want my $5.
Bro, he was here, man, for the playoff game. He was here.
I'm like, yo, I need my $5.
Look,
I'm about to charge some interest on $5 if I don't get my money.
Hey, bro, I live like 5 minutes from the stadium, right? So when he came, we dropped him off and tailgated here, and then we took him to get some tacos, and he think he knows the Metroplex now. I say, bro, you were just on one end. you were just on one end, man. But yeah, Sneaky, I heard you actually live here in the Metroplex, right?
I do, yeah. I'm 30 minutes from. I'm 30 minutes from the stadium.
Oh,
did you
okay.
go to the playoff game by any chance?
I did not. I went to the last game I went to, man. My son, who is a Commander fan, actually took me to the Commander game, the last game here, and we had suites right next to Jerry Jones. So it was amazing, just to live the sweet life as a poor man. It was fantastic,
Tell me about it.
But yeah, man, the only thing I gotta ask you, I know you've explained this many times on TikTok. I still can't get it through my mind. Okay, how you would spend your hard-earned money to go see another team lose. Okay, I'm like, I can't even picture myself going to an Eagle game that my team ain't playing, or a Giants game to see my team, a team that I don't even like. Is it because of the fans, or is it just a true hatred for the Cowboys?
Oh, it's you know what? Matter of fact, I made a sign about that. It's about this. I loathe them entirely. I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. I went there. The main reason why we went Nick, my son, he was like, "Are we going to the game?" I'm like, "What game are you talking about?" He's like, "Dallas. Are we going to the Dallas game?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's right, the wild card." He was like, "I never been to a playoff game," and I'm like, "You know what? Me neither." I said, "If we go, we got to bring a couple signs." And he's like, "Well, what are we gonna put on them?" I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Right.
And we did. We figured it out. So to answer your question, I'm glad they lost.
Well, I know you are.
Cowboys, now, if they would have won, then yeah, the argument could be like, I wasted my money because I didn't go to see what I wanted to see.
Right.
And what I wanted to see was the mass exodus that the Cowboy fans had at like at the halfway point of the third quarter. They was leaving so quick, you couldn't even say Moses fast enough. So to answer your question, yes, I hate the team so much that it was worth every single penny.
Okay.
To see I don't hate the Cowboy fans. I don't.
Okay.
A lot of my good friends are Cowboy fans. But I love it when you lose because it does this like all year. And I work with Dallas Cowboy fans.
Well,
my office is full of them,
Yeah, you're here in the Metroplex, so it's gonna be overwhelmed. Yeah. But half of them, Sneaky, half of them truly don't watch football. You know that.
I say the few that are in the office and the few people that I talk to on a daily basis, I tell them all the time, I'm like, y'all better not lose. If you lose. Matter of fact, when they lost to the 49ers, one cat did not come to work for 3 days.
Oh, come on now.
And I don't know if it was because of me, but I know he didn't come to work for a couple days. And let me put it this way. When the Cowboys lose, nobody comes to my office.
Okay.
It's quiet. It's like the birds are chirping, the sun is out, a little barbecue smell. It's like it's
And don't laugh at that, Ant. Don't laugh at that, bro. Come on, man.
It's true.
And
when you win, oh my God.
I don't hate Dallas. I hate Philly, and I live in the area.
Okay. See, I'm the same. I don't hate the Giants. I hate Philly. So yeah.
And this is so my thing is my two favorite teams are the Giants and whoever's playing the
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my favorite team is the Giants and anybody playing the Cowboys. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Ant. Only thing I can agree with you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Let me show you the one thing of Dallas Cowboys I have. I do have one thing.
Okay.
The toilet paper.
Probably.
And it's 2-ply.
I knew it.
It tickles. This is like my last roll. I got to get another one. Jerry Jones, if you're seeing this, I need you to send me some stat because this gets that the deep down body,
Now, Sneaky, you know that's uncalled for. I come on your show. I come on your show in peace. I got the white flag up and everything, and you come with the toilet paper. I see the support. And my wife in the background saying, "Is it 2-ply at least?"
It's 2-ply. Oh, it is.
Baby, it's 2-ply.
It is. And
Look,
color I said it tickles.
And it tickles, honey.
That deep down body.
Honey, don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. She says she can't do her training because she's too busy laughing at us. Okay. Hey, now only thing I can agree with Ant about, that's a beautiful hat. Go blue all the way. Okay. I'm a big Michigan fan, so in my man cave is half Cowboy, half Michigan. So that's one thing we can't agree on. Okay, but Sneaky with the toilet paper and all that is truly unnecessary. I complimented his 5-step drop, and then this is how he attacks me on the back end.
He
Come
did say I
on,
was light
bro.
on the feet. He did say I was light on the feet.
I said you were light on your feet, and then you come with the toilet paper, and I was just like, man, I come on here to invite him to our show to hang out, but I'm not gonna have no Giants toilet paper. Maybe sanitary napkins, but not toilet paper.
So what I'm gonna do right now is, Chris, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna end this stream. We normally do a second segment as well, so don't go anywhere.
Sure.
Those that are watching, please stick around. You're gonna be seeing Sneaky Make It Count, the Sneaky G Man second segment here in about a few minutes. So stick around.